Hey guys, Drew here from Fit to Fat to Fit, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how to stay consistent with keto because I have so many people asking me how to do just that. You know, how do you do keto and stay consistent on it? I'll be going over some mindset tips to help you out with that. But before we do, just a reminder about the programs that I have available to help you specifically with staying consistent on keto. For example, in my book, Complete Keto, I have a 30-day program called CK30, which helps you with those mental and emotional challenges that people struggle with when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle consistently. And what I found is it's more so on the mental and emotional side, which is some of the stuff we'll be covering in today's video, that I give you that help on tips, tricks, and hacks that will help you live a healthy lifestyle, whether it's keto or not, consistently. You can apply it to almost any diet out there. But if you go to Complete Keto Program, you can check out my 30-day program, which includes a lot of video tutorials like this one, plus workouts and supplementation advice and other things like that. Plus, I have other programs, 30 days, 60 days, 6-month programs available. So anything you're looking for from beginner to advanced, check it out. How to stay consistent with keto. This can actually be applied to almost any diet. How do you stay consistent with any diet is really the question for most people out there. It's not just keto. The thing with keto though that you need to understand is that you have to stay consistent with keto for at least, I would say, minimum 30 days. Because if you don't, if you do keto for, week on, week off, 3 days here, 4 days there, have a cheat meal, your body's never going to get fully adapted to keto or ketones as its main energy source. And so you literally have to do it consistently for a good 30, 60, 90 days to allow your body time to adapt. Versus other diets like vegan and paleo, you could probably just get away with reducing calories, doing a few days of it and staying consistent with it, but then falling off the wagon. With keto, you can't do that because your body's never going to fully learn how to be keto adapted. So I will say that about keto, you do have to be consistent with it in the beginning for at least 30 days. But let's go over some tips to help you at least last those 30, 60, or 90 days so that your body can get keto adapted. The first thing is pretty obvious, but cleaning out your pantry, like going through your home and cleaning out the cupboards of all those trigger foods or those snack foods that will definitely call your name when you're having a stressful day. So for example, for me, if I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch in my pantry just right there and my kids are driving me crazy and I'm stressed out with work and I'm stressed out with relationships and family stuff, guess what? One of these times I'm gonna give in and be like, you know what, screw it, it's just right there, it's super convenient. So you gotta take the convenience out of it, you guys. If you have convenience foods in the house that are triggers for you, that are temptations, if you get it out of your house, just literally throw it away. It'll set you up for success in the long run, because when you have those moments of stress, which will happen, you don't have that food conveniently located in your house. So that's why cleaning out your pantry before you start any healthy lifestyle change is super important, you guys. The next one is set goals. So for example, with keto, like I said, do it for 30 days or 60 days. Set those goals, write them down every single day. Every morning, I'll write down my goals, my intentions for the day, and I'll write down my gratitude list as well. And setting your goals every single day, writing them out and saying them out loud is really powerful in you staying consistent with those goals. So setting goals, whether you want to do keto for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, whatever it is, write it down, and that'll help you stay accountable, which is the next one, accountability. Why is it important to stay accountable? Because if you're left to your own devices and your own willpower, like I said, there's gonna be times where you're gonna wanna give in, right? You're gonna wanna say, you know what, screw it, I'm having a hard day, I deserve this. But if you have a coach, if you have a community, an online community, a Facebook group, if you have a friend, a spouse, a family member doing this healthy lifestyle with you, then you have someone to check in with. And if you have someone to check in with, it's going to help you in those moments where you want to give in to that temptation, that food that you know you shouldn't be eating because you're like, I got to check in with Sarah tomorrow. She's going to kick my butt if I do this. So you know what? It's not worth it. The other thing you can do is post about it online. So use social media to your advantage and tell your followers and say, hey, I'm going to be doing keto for 30 days, 60 days. I need you guys to keep me accountable, slap that food out of my hand, and post about your struggles. And people love seeing that. People love reading about that. And I promise you, if you do that, you'll see how many people are willing to go out of their way to help you on this journey. The The next one is the support system. So these kind of go together hand in hand. If you stay accountable to someone, you're going to find out who your support system is. It may not be your spouse. It may not be your friends. It may not be your family, actually. It might be some stranger in the Facebook group that lives in Australia that's going through the same struggles you are, and you guys have got a connection, and you have this support system saying like, Joe Schmo in Australia is helping me out because they understand me and they're going through a similar situation. It's really powerful to have that support system of people that believe in you, that will remind you that you're worth it to keep fighting for your health, but every once in a while give you a kick in the butt, which we all need sometimes. You got to have that balance, and that's what a healthy support system does, and staying accountable to other people will do for you guys. So a couple other things you can do as well is maybe once or twice a year, you set a goal for a race, like a 10K or a 5K, or even like a physique competition, whatever it is, that forces you put your money down to do that race or competition, and it forces you to train for that said competition. And you don't want to lose out on the money. You don't want to show up on race day out of shape. So doing that once or twice a year can really be motivating to a lot of people to stay consistent with keto or working out or paleo, whatever it is. These are principles you can apply to almost any single diet. But just remember, with keto specifically, you got to give your body time. You got to allow it to get adapted. So you got to stay consistent for 30, 60, 90 days. Reach out to me if you need help. Follow me on social media, say, Drew, I'm struggling, and I'll do my best to get back to you to help keep you accountable, you guys. So once again, if you want to check out my programs, specifically this one that has a lot of the mindset stuff in it, the mental and emotional help to help you overcome those mental and emotional challenges, check out Complete Keto Program. It's a 30-day program for keto beginners that want to learn, how to do the physical side, but also the mental and emotional side. That's really what this book goes into, and the online platform does that because it has video tutorials from me and tips, tricks, and hacks on the mental and emotional side as much as the physical side, you guys. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Check out my other programs in the links below, and we'll talk to you guys soon.